guys, so today I'm going to organize my pantry. My pantry is a disaster and I will show you guys in just a second. But I bought containers from the dollar store. But I bought these. I don't know if this will even be enough for the disaster that's in there to contain it. I am hoping to purge a lot of it, but I bought like this size. They're pretty decent size. They're pretty deep and I like the color too. And they were at the dollar store, so all of this was only $1 per basket. So there are those. Then we have this one. This one's not so deep, but it's bigger. And then there's this one right here. So I'm going to try and figure out, I haven't decided what I'm going to use each basket for, but we'll figure that out as we go on. And then I bought this one. This basket, it wasn't from the dollar store. I actually found it at TJ Maxx. It's a Magnolia Home, just wire basket. But what I want this one for is for my K-cups. I always buy the big box from Sam's Club and I hate how it looks just sitting in the box, and hopefully like putting it in this basket it'll make it a little bit cuter. Let me just show you guys what this pantry looks like. It's really embarrassing. Don't judge me. There's all sorts of stuff in here. It's terrible, but let me show you. Let's just start. So right here, that is Elaine, or not Elena's, Elaine's dog food that we have there. Like there's a basket with some of her stuff in it, like a whole bunch of waters right there. I think that's like a shredder. And then all sorts of stuff. Like it just looks so bad. Let me just show you what we have going on here. When we first moved in, I mean, I kind of had everything, like a section for everything. And we did move from a 1-bedroom apartment that had a very little space. So of course, like everything was sectioned off. I still had tons of room. But then when we moved here, we've accumulated lots of things over the year. But then there's that top shelf up here that has, I don't know really what I'm going to do with this top part right here. I think I'm going to leave most of those things there. Maybe just try to organize them up a little bit more. But I'm definitely going to really try and purge a lot of stuff. Like all of this stuff, like it's just a whole bunch of medicines and things. There's like, I don't know if you can tell, but there's a whole bunch of stuff back there. It's terrible. So I'm going to tackle this. I'm going to pull everything out, grab every single thing out of this pantry. I'm going to put it over here on the island and then get sorting through what we need and what we don't need. Go through, I'm pretty sure lots of the things here are expired. So I'll probably be throwing away a lot of things and then we'll just go from there and hopefully get this thing organized and looking better, because this is stressing me out. Like this mess in here. I could say like, I don't know how I could let it get this bad, but I mean, you just get lazy. We get lazy and we just shove things in there. So here we are, but we're about to fix it. Elena's gonna go and be with her daddy for a minute before he heads off to work. So I'm gonna really try and tackle this mess within like about an hour, maybe hour and a half-ish. I probably don't even have that much time. So I'm gonna get going and hopefully do a complete transformation in this pantry. All right, guys, so I am getting there. I am not all the way done. I did run out of baskets just like I thought I would. And I went to 2 different dollar stores and they didn't have the baskets that I wanted, the same ones that I bought. I think they're all out. So we have one more dollar store. They're all Dollar Trees. But there's one more that's just about 10 minutes away from us. So I'm gonna have Bryant go and see if he can find these baskets tomorrow while I'm at work, so that tomorrow when I get home, I'm gonna try and finish this. So hopefully he can find some baskets, crossing my fingers that he does. And then if not, you know, I'll have to make do with what I have. But I did go to the other $2 stores that I went to, and I found these. I already washed these, but they're like these little things, kind of like almost for cereal, but they're way too small to have like to put cereal in them. But Bryant loves beans, like an obsession. It's crazy how much this man loves beans. So we had a whole bunch of bags of beans. So I put in beans in one of them. And then this other one, I was gonna put our granola in it, but I just realized that we're running super low. So I mean, I'll probably still do it that way, and I'll put the granola in one and just have the other one for beans. We'll just have to go and buy some more granola. So, but it's been really good. I've gotten rid of a ton of stuff. Things that we've had that have been expired since 2017. We have been in this house. Actually, we closed on this house 1 year ago tomorrow. No, 1 year ago today. So we have lived in this house exactly for 1 year now. And we have things that were expired back in 2017. We moved here in 2018. I've been carrying this stuff around with me. Like, why? I don't know. And I swear that I went through a whole bunch of our food. I went through and I was throwing stuff away. So I don't know how, like, I missed a lot of these things, but I did. For whatever reason, I did. Brought them with us. Clearly we don't use them enough, and they were still there. We had things that hadn't even been opened and have been expired forever. So I had to throw a whole bunch of stuff away. That made me kind of sad. But now with the way that I'm organizing things, I feel like we can see now exactly what we have, what we use, what we don't use, what we don't need. So that way it keeps us from overspending on things that are really unnecessary. But let me show you what I've gotten done. So I've emptied out all of the countertops except for the kitchen island. I did push everything over to this side so that I have a little bit of clean space tomorrow for breakfast. But look, this is what I have left still to do. This, which clearly I cannot take out. And I'm pretty sure even if Bryant like tried to lift this, the bag would break. So I'm gonna have to empty some stuff out. We have a whole bunch of these bags, but I just didn't want to take out a second one and make more of a mess. My kitchen is a disaster right now. Like, all that's garbage. Like, that's all a whole bunch of cardboard stuff that I took out. Like, just stuff that needs to be put away. So my kitchen is not pretty right now by any means, but we'll get there. We will get there tomorrow, hopefully. Hopefully I can make the time so that I can finish this up, because messes like this in my kitchen especially, like, drive me bonkers. I'm really happy with the way the pantry is turning out though. Just let me tell you, it is night and day, the difference in there. It's looking so good. I am so glad I finally did this, because this was long overdue. So anyways, that was kind of a long chat, but I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I'll pick up this camera again tomorrow so I can finish, because I need to finish this, because this is not okay in my house. Not like, I can't deal with this. So I'll finish tomorrow and I will see you guys then. I'm back. Please excuse my disheveled look, but tonight Elena had swimming lessons and their parent and child swim, so, which explains this. But anyways, it is the next evening and I did go to the dollar store to find some of these. They didn't have any more of the small ones, like the ones that I was using in my pantry. Unfortunately, they're all out of those, but they do have these ones, which I'm probably just going to use for like the excess stuff and for like these cups and the plastic cutlery, you know, all these extra plates I have, things like that. And then just some of these other bags that I'm not really too sure what to do with. So I'm just gonna stick them in there just so that they don't look terrible in the pantry and just mess it up again after I just cleaned it. So I'm just gonna finish this up, clear off this mess here on the island, and be done. Finally done. As you can see, I cleared off my island and I have my island back and there's nothing on there. I've cleared off the countertops. So now I'm just gonna show you what the pantry looks like. You guys, the difference is insane. Like, I open the door and it just instantly makes me happy now to look at it. It's just so nice to look at and it feels good to go in, and I know where stuff is, so it's great. So just remember what this looked like. Let me show you what it looks like now. Okay, so you walk in now. There's nothing in here. I did leave, you know, my mop there, but look at this. It is just clean. Bryant has a collection of bottles there. We're not alcoholics. Not all of these are ours. People save them for him because Bryant has an Etsy store, and he opens it up when he's done his like little project with these, but he just makes soap dispensers out of them. They're really cute. So store is closed right now, but that's why those are there. But look at this, you guys. I put our toaster right here, my Ninja right there, and then I picked up all of the stuff that was right here except for the toilet paper. I did leave that there, but I picked up the paper towels, and then I moved the napkins back in there, if you can see that. Water's right here. Like I said, I did not have enough baskets and things to put stuff away, so some of these things are still left out, but even so, like, it just looks so much nicer. Moved up Ellie's basket here, and then she has her treats in there, so now she just has a nice little area that has her stuff in it. This is what that basket looks like, where I put in my K-cups for my coffee, and then these are just like, it's just ground coffee for like the regular coffee maker. That was just my dustpan. And then in here in this little jar is where I keep tea, so I just put all of those things right next to each other. These glass canisters I have had for a very long time, probably a couple years now, but if you guys noticed, I did do that to them just with a dry erase marker on the top rather than make labels for them or anything like that. This one is empty. I don't really know what to put in it, but I'm sure I'll find something later on. All my baking stuff that I didn't have anywhere to put or anything, I just kind of tucked out in the corner, but put baking there. Then we get on to Elena's stuff. I did put it here on the second shelf because she is getting a little bit bigger. I know she's going to start walking soon. I wanted her to be able to kind of like see what's in there, but not be able to grab it herself. Not just yet because she is still a little bit too young. So I just wanted her to be able to see it and, you know, be able to tell me what she wants. But all of her little fruit snacks are in here. These are just some cereals. I have some like fruit patches back there. These little snacks that she has, all of her puffs in this one. And then just move on to condiments and things. And these, so these things right here, again, I didn't have anywhere to put them, so I just tucked them back here, but it's just like I have a whole bunch of tortillas and bread and tortilla chips back there. And then I put like our broth, like chicken broth, beef broth, and then like breadcrumbs back in there. Canned foods, we don't really buy a whole lot of canned food, but what we did have right now I just put here, and then with like some of the little bits of rices that I have. And then up here, so our medicine, you guys, so now it's all nice. Now we can just pull this basket out when we're sick, see what we have in there. Like I had to throw away bottles of unused cold medicine and things because we just didn't know what we had. We didn't see it, or like we have so many bags of what are those called? Cough drops. We had lots of bags of those cough drops because we just didn't know what we had. We couldn't see anything. And then Brian and I are super short. So, and this, like I have 9-foot ceilings, and so these shelves, they go, you know, pretty much all the way up. So up here, like I can't see up here. So it'll be so nice. This one I filled it with Elena's medicines, our first aid kit back there. These containers came, I had them, so they were back over here in this corner, but what happened is my sister last year for my baby shower, she bought these little things. They were filled with Easter M&Ms, and they were just tucked back in there. Nobody could see them. They expired back in November, so I threw them out and I like took the label off, and I was like, I'm gonna see what this looks like. And they're really cute, just clear containers, so I put candy in there. There's candy in that one as well. And then this section I'm going to leave for my wine. Clearly I need to go back and restock. These ones are just left over from my baby shower. But then Bryant is collecting bottle caps for what? I have no idea, but he's collecting those. So I just like emptied all these out and then stuck them in that little glass jar there and just put them off to the side. Then these are the little containers I went out and got yesterday. This one's the one that's filled with beans for Bryant, and then this one I just need to go buy some more granola, but it's filled with granola. Then these are the bins that I just showed you guys that I put in all of our cups, disposable cups, paper plates, and cutlery. So that's what's in there. So I'm really liking that because they're big enough, and now they're like out of the way. So, and then I just put some candy right there, and then back there is just my some stuff for pumping. But up here I didn't really do a whole lot. Like everything's still pretty much there. I did kind of organize a bit up here though, so it just looks nicer. Well, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I really did enjoy making this video, even though it was a lot of hard work, but just the end result was so satisfying. So I'm just really excited with how everything turned out. But if you guys liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.